श्रीमन् पूर्वा सन्ध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ सञ्जय साईशा कर्तव्यं दैवमानिकम् उत्तिष्ठोत्तिष्ठ सर्वेशा उत्तिष्ठ जगदीपते
हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्रवम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सेदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनाविद्र्यवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम् साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात् साईत्रयाय विद्महे संजय बाबाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्
गुरुर् ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Om Shri Sai Ram. My most humble pranams at the holy divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. Loving Sai Ram to all. First of all, Sri Sanjay Sai Seva Organization Headquarters welcomes every devotee to today's International Guru Purnima 2021 online celebration. A year ago, the whole world had been through the pandemic due to COVID-19. Most of the people who were sustaining their life, struggling daily, faced a great challenges of surviving during the lockdown, while remaining others who didn't have to worry for hand to mouth, they also had their own struggle and challenges. Whatever be the case, everyone surely had battled through this adverse phase. Everyone hoped the following year would be better, but unfortunately, this year as well, most of the parts of the globe was victim of the second wave, and the new challenges were brought in front of us by the lockdown once again. Fortunate were all of us as we had grace and blessings of our beloved Swami. We are physically safe till today, which is one of the greatest miracles of our beloved Swami. Not only on the physical level, Swami had graced us with the power to be in peace and harmony mentally and emotionally. That power was Swami's declaration for the year of 33rd birthday as the year of Antarchintan. And now everyone has witnessed why Swami proclaimed it so. Swami knew long ago that it wasn't over and humans still have to tackle more with this difficult situation. So, to overcome this recent second wave, Swami had warned us and guided us for inner contemplation. Swami declared this year as Year of Navavidha Bhakti. On this auspicious occasion of celebrating Guru Purnima 2021 internationally, we all will be offering the theme of Navavidha Bhakti as our deepest gratitude at the holy lotus feet of our beloved Swami. A Guru is more than a teacher. So mere words cannot be enough to describe the limitless Mahima of Guru. 5 often cited verses 14 to 18 from the Advaitaraka Upanishad reverentially narrate a Guru. Gurureva param brahma, Gurureva paragatihi, Gurureva paravidya, Gurureva parayanam. It asserts as the Guru alone is the supreme absolute. The Guru alone is the supreme way. The Guru alone is supreme knowledge. The Guru alone is the supreme resort. Gurureva parakashtha, Gurureva param dhanam, Yasmat tadupadeshtasau, Tasmat Guru taro gururati. It asserts as the Guru alone is the ultimate limit. The Guru alone is supreme wealth, because he is the Guru of that non-dual reality. He is the Guru greater than any other Guru. Many aspirants strive in pursuit of Jagat Guru to find the path for realizing the ultimate source of our existence, that is, the Self, Atma. Understanding the Self and achieving self-realization is very difficult. One must overcome the impurities and transcend the mind and body, and this is impossible without the guidance of Guru. Thus, there is no safe boat like Guru to cross the ocean of samsara and realize that entity. How fortunate we are! We have God Himself as our Guru in the Atma Swarupam, Bhagwan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. What words can express this pure serendipity of having darshan and living with God, our Guru, in this life? There's only one word: grace. It's all our beloved Baba's grace that we are living in this rarest of the rare life. To grasp the every moment of this rarest life, Swami has been illuminating us with various Guru Marga like Yoga, Bhakti, Jnana, etc. Out of all the Sai marks, this year, initially from the Guru Purnima, we will be offering our deepest gratitude and devotion in the theme of Navavidha Bhakti at Thy Divine Lotus Feet. Our beloved Bhagwan Baba has been teaching us to never underestimate others' devotion by exaggerating our own. Only God can evaluate devotees and devotion. To make it even easier to comprehend, Swami has taught us measure 9 forms of devotion, which are Sravanam, hearing the names and glories of the Lord; Kirtanam, chanting His glories; Smaranam, remembering the Lord; Padasevanam, serving the Lord's feet; Archanam, worshipping the Lord; Vandanam, offering obeisance unto the Lord; Dasyam, serving the Lord as His servant; Sakhyam, developing friendship with the Lord; Atma Nivedanam, total surrender of oneself to the Lord. On behalf of Headquarter, we will be offering the theme of Vandanam at the holy lotus feet of our beloved Baba. Vandanam. Vandanam is supreme reverence or prayer to the Lord and is the sixth form of devotion. In this form of devotion, a devotee begins to see his favorite form of the Lord everywhere and in all beings and objects. Vandanam is an intensely personal process and it is also the most universal form of bhakti. Through universal prayers that make up the traditions of the different religions and cultures of the world, creating our most ancient ties and our most common language, the language of sincere prayer to the Supreme. Various devotees like Akruda, the uncle of Lord Krishna, Queen Kunti in the Mahabharata, Gajendra, the elephant king, are some of the exemplary characters who had attained the Lord through this form of devotion, Vandanam. To elaborate Vandanam form of devotion, we would like to narrate a short story of Gajendra Moksha, the elephant's king, from the Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana. There was a beautiful mountain named Trikuta. In the forests, there lived a king of elephants named Gajendra. He ruled over all the other elephants in the herd. One day, Gajendra was playing with his family and friends, the other elephants, in a lake in the forest. Suddenly, a crocodile that lived in the pond caught Gajendra by his leg. Gajendra, in spite of being an elephant, could not break free. He then called out for help. All his friends, the other elephants, gathered around him and tried to help, but in vain. The crocodile was stronger than all the elephants put together. They gave up. Gajendra tried for a long time to escape from the crocodile. He trumpeted until he was hoarse. The crocodile simply would not let go. The elephant and the crocodile struggled for 1,000 years. When 1,000 years passed, the elephant began to tire. Although the crocodile's strength was still undiminished, Gajendra lost a lot of blood and he became very weak. He finally realized that only God could help him and called out to Lord Narayana. The elephant started to pray to Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu heard Gajendra's cries for help and appeared on his vehicle, Garuda. He sent the Sudarshana Chakra wheeling down. The chakra killed the crocodile and set Gajendra free. Gajendra offered Lord Narayana a lotus and thanked him for saving his life. The important lesson that all of us can observe is that Bhagwan is an embodiment of compassion and he would transcend immediately to his ardent devotees to protect them from any form of imminent danger that might confront them. All that is required for us is our ardent devotion. And it is not that only human beings can attain moksha. Bhagwan is equally compassionate towards all living beings in this world, irrespective of whether it is an ant or an elephant or a monkey or a squirrel. Without delaying further, we will present Guru Paduka Puja, offering as our Vandanam at the holy divine lotus feet of our beloved Baba. To perform Puja of Guru Padukas is a rare and blessed opportunity for all. We offer our reverence to the teacher who has conveyed the teachings in word and example of the eternal vision, truth, and to the divine potential ever present within us. Om Sai Ram. Now, on this auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima, our senior Sai Youth Kiran will be sharing his gratitude towards our beloved Bhagwan Baba. Om Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Most humble pranams at the holy divine lotus feet of my Guru, my Lord, Bhagwan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. At the very beginning, I would like to offer my humble gratitude to my Cosmic Master on this auspicious occasion of 9-day celebration of Guru Purnima. Also, I would like to express my warm greetings to all the divine souls who are directly or indirectly taking part in this divine celebration of Guru Purnima in subtle presence of Bhagwan Baba. On the divine lotus feet of Swami, I would like to apologize in case if I commit any mistakes during the course of my speech. This year, Sri Sanjay Sai Seva Organizations International has planned to celebrate this Guru Purnima as a theme of Navada Bhakti, or 9 form of devotion as an offering to Almighty who has helped us in every small portions of our life. Vandanam is the theme Sri Sanjay Sai Seva Organization Nepal headquarters is given. So we are going to make our program based on the theme of Vandanam. Bhagwan Baba's mercy has let us combat this adverse situation of pandemic, and with his miracle, all of every members of Sai family across the world are safe. Swami has always listened to our prayers and his grandeur is unlimited. We know that all the Sai devotees overseas are unable to come to ashram for physical darshan and satsang with Swami, but his subtle presence is all within ourselves and around us. We just need a deep sense of devotion and surrender to experience his omnipresence. Bhagwan Baba descended on this earth so that man would ascend and for his mission. He chose the beautiful land of Nepal with its towering Himalayas, the country which has never been under any sovereign rule, and the place where the sun rises the first, the very place where the Vedas are born and people of different castes, communities and faiths live in harmony with each other. To carry out and relay the message by which one is transformed, our country Nepal has been blessed by the birth and presence of Bhagwan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. Swami has come to save us all from evil and guide us towards the light of truth. There is anger, there is envy and pride of positions in all dimensions and magnitude. God has taken birth to end the negativities amongst us. Swami says, my miracle is the evidence of my divinity. It's not a kind of exhibition. The magician's aim is to exhibit artfully the tricks of magic, but there is no perfection or power in it. In this devastating situation where we all are locked at our homes, prayers and bandhana is the only way to be in direct connection with Swami. Speaking about his glory, praying him for the good of all, and expressing utmost gratitude for whatever he has done for our spiritual upliftment. Swami's job is not limited in caring in illness, in solving individual problems, in removing crises, and in strengthening the endurance only. Swami says, my aim is greater. The function of the plant isn't to yield fruits only. The different organs of plants like leaves, branches and roots are also providing benefits in their own ways, no doubt about it, but the main function is to yield fruits. Similarly, Swami aims to restore the Vedas, the scriptures and the righteousness in the globe, and this task shall be successful. And Swami says that this task shall surely proceed ahead no matter what obstacles appear ahead. At the end, I would want to extend my Guru Charana Vandanam to our most beloved Bhagwan on this auspicious day, and would want to bow my heads in his holy divine lotus feet asking for the apologies of any mistakes that I committed. Also, I would want to thank all the devotee Sai Rams for being part of this grand celebration. Om Sri Sai Ram.
Now, we are about to present a few melodious bhajans by our youth students offering as our Vandanam at the holy lotus feet of our beloved Baba. We start our bhajans with Guru Paduka Stotram. The Guru Paduka Stotram is a hymn honoring the presence of Guru in one's life. This hymn describes the glories of the lotus feet of the Master and how a seeker's life transforms within the presence of the Master. Om Sai Ram.
संसार समुद्र तार नौकायिताभ्या गुरु भक्ति धाभ्या वैराग्य साम्राज्य पूजनाभ्या नमो नमः श्री गुरु पादुकाभ्या वारासी निशाकराभ्या दौर्भाग्यदावा उदमालिकाभ्या दूरीकृतानम्र विपत्तिताभ्या नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्या श्रीपतितां समीयु कदाचिदव्यासु दरिद्रवर्या अमुकाश्च वाचस्पतितां हिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम् पदाहृताभ्यां नानाविमोहादि निवारिकाभ्यां नमज्जनाभीष्ट प्रतिप्रदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम् मौली नजरन्नकान्ति सरिद्विराज झसकन्यकाभ्यां नृपद्वताभ्यां नतलोकपङ्क्तेः नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम् परम्पराभ्यां तापत्रयाहीन्द्र खगेश्वराभ्यां जाड्यादिसंशोषण वारवाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम् समाधिशतक प्रदवैव पादपूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम् कामाधिसर्प व्रजगारुणाभ्यां विवेकवैराग्य निधिप्रदाभ्यां बोधप्रदाभ्यां धृतमोक्षदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां बोधप्रदाभ्यां धृतमोक्षदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम्
now, on this auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima, another senior Sai youth, Khushi, will be sharing her gratitude towards our beloved Baba. Om Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the holy divine lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Sanjay Sai Baba, and warm Sai Rams to all the revered national and international devotees who are directly or indirectly a part of this very celebration on the occasion of Guru Purnima. First of all, I want to offer my deepest gratitude and love at thy holy divine lotus feet on this auspicious celebration. As we know, Swami has declared this year as the year of Navavidha Bhakti. We are celebrating this year's Guru Purnima, emphasizing on the 9 forms of devotion, with each chapter highlighting one of its forms. Accordingly, Shri Sanjay Sai Seva Organization Nepal is celebrating this year's Guru Purnima in the form of Vandanam. Swami says, devotion is the easiest way to God. Devotion cleanses our minds and thoughts, it purifies our karma, and protects us from all sorts of worldly miseries. It's our immense luck that our spiritual leader, our pathfinder, the Guru, is God himself. It's with the grace of Swami that on this auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima, I am given this golden opportunity to share a few words on Vandanam, one of the 9 forms of Navavidha Bhakti. For the last 6-7 years, I've had the bliss of sitting for more than an hour and learning from the divinity himself about various aspects of life. From the essence of life, to the chakras on human body, to the different nadis, to the connection of food and life. We have been bestowed upon crucial knowledge that would undoubtedly be of tremendous value to all of us in our lives. Our classes are always filled with love and laughter. Baba showers all of us with immense love and makes us laugh with his jokes. Anyone who has ever been in one of these classes can tell how generous, kind, and full of love our Baba is for everybody. Similarly, in a span of few classes as such, Baba taught us about the Navavidha Bhakti as well. He described in detail about all of the 9 types by giving examples of great people throughout history who have shown these kinds of unbreakable bhakti. Swami has taught us about Shravanam, Kirtanam, Namasmaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Tasya Bhavanam, Sakhya Bhavanam, Atma Nirojanam, and Vandanam, which are the 9 Navavidha Bhaktis. Out of all of these, I personally had never imagined myself being limited to Vandanam of our beloved Swami. I have wished Swami a good morning Swami or a good night every day for a long time now. I have also prayed before every hurdle or obstacle that I faced. I have also uttered a quick Baba help me or thank you Swami every so often. But I had never thought that I would have to depend on only Vandanam for more than a year due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic that has restricted our movements, hence pausing our Saturday classes with the divinity himself. Suddenly, these little bits of prayers I made throughout the day became the only source of connection between me and my God, my Guru. From attending an uninterrupted hour of class every week to having a one-way communication through prayers and remembrance was a very difficult change for me and undoubtedly for all of us. As the COVID-19 pandemic hit and the country went into lockdown, the regular Saturday classes stopped, and with that, stopped the course of us students getting to see our God every week. Oh, I'll see Swami Saturday. I'll talk to Swami about my problem when I see his grace. I'll get Swami's blessing for this big project I have. I'll ask Swami for love and luck for the huge interview I have to give. I'll ask Swami for permission to go on to this trip soon. All these thoughts that I generally harbored were filled with privilege of being one of Swami's youths. All this while, we were so focused and so used to meeting Swami and talking to Swami and getting blessings from thy divine hands himself. I had mostly ignored Vandana. Like I mentioned, a good morning prayer and a thank you for the food during lunch was all I did. But this lockdown and the absence of regular darshan we received made me realize the importance of Vandana. Now that I had to connect with Baba through remembrance and prayers, it proved to be a challenge for me. Slowly, I started to learn to pray to Baba and understand that despite the distance, Bhagwan Baba is always there for me, always listening to me and being my guiding light through everything I go through in life. I had to understand that whatever I do in my life, I would always have Baba as my supporting friend and unconditionally loving parent. I have slowly but surely come to the realization that my prayers have the power to reach my God And despite not seeing me, Bhagwan Baba will always be there for me. These difficult times have tested all of us, but with the grace of our beloved Baba, we have mostly managed to remain safe and unharmed. These times have not only encouraged me to take the path of Vandanam, but reconfirmed that Baba's love and affection for all of us isn't going anywhere regardless of the distance. Hence, the path of Vandanam gave me hope as well as happiness, and I'm in a way very grateful that through this tough situation, I have learned the most important thing is sitting down and praying to God. The peace and comfort that praying has brought me cannot be expressed through words. It feels like I'm closer to my God, to my Guru, despite not being physically close to him. It gives me a sense of comfort that my God is just a prayer away, and that I will always have Baba by my side, regardless of where I am. I'd like to sincerely apologize for any mistakes I have made during the course of offering my gratitude and love at thy holy divine lotus feet of our beloved Baba. Thank you. Om Shri Sai Ram.
Today, on this auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima, we have invited a very special guest from Pokhara to offer gratitude and love at the holy lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan Baba. Om Sai Ram.
My humble pranam at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Baba. Happy Guru Purnima.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. दया सागर हे मुरारी द्वार परे भिखारी दया सागर हे मुरारी द्वार परे भिखारी जब संकट परिदक्ष जनमा भक्त को छोड़े साथी जब संकट परिदक्ष जनमा भक्त को छोड़े साथी द्रौपदी करुणा राखी द्रौपदी करुणा राखी सुदृष्टि रहो मामाथी सुदृष्टि रहो मामाथी सुदृष्टि रहो मामाथी दया सागर हे मुरारी द्वार परे भिखारी तिम्रो पावन शरण स्पर्शले कुवरिले पाके मोर येथे मुक्ती केसरी पापिलाई पारा उतारा केसरी पापिलाई पारा उतारा सुनि देव प्रभु मेरो विनती सुनि देव प्रभु मेरो विनती सुनि देव प्रभु मेरो विनती दया सागर विमुलारे द्वार परे मभिहारे सुनती कथा कथै दुखी पछु परिमा प्रभु को हुन शर पास सुनती कथा कथै दुखी पछु परिमा प्रभु को हुन शर पास भाई ना प्रभु दुख अधिक देऊ इस भाई लो ना मलाई दुख अधिक देऊ ना छोड़ प्रभु मेरो साथ ना छोड़ प्रभु मेरो साथ ना छोड़ प्रभु मेरो साथ दया सागर मुरारे द्वार परे मभिहारे दया सागर मुरारे द्वार परे मभिहारे द्वार परे मभिहारे द्वार परे मभिहारे
शाम तेरे बंसी पुकारे राधा
श्याम तेरी बंसी पुकारे राधा
लोग करे मेरा कोई बदनाम शाम तेरे बंसी पुकारे राधा नाम शाम तेरे बंसी पुकारे राधा नाम लोग करे मेरा कोई बदनाम
श्याम की बंशी तो बजने से काम श्याम की बंशी तो बजने से काम राधा का भी शाम तो मीरा का भी शाम राधा का भी शाम तो मीरा का भी शाम
बज की छैया किसका नहीं है कहा कृष्ण कन्हैया श्याम का दीवाना तो सारा बेचता श्याम का दीवाना तो सारा बेचता लोग करे मेरा तो बदनाम
सांवरे की बंशी तो बजने से काम, सांवरे की बंशी तो बजने से काम। राधा का भी शाम हो तो मीरा का भी शाम, राधा का भी शाम हो तो मीरा का भी शाम। कौन जाने बांसुरियां किसको बुलाए, जिसके मन भाए ये उसके गुन गाए। कौन जाने बांसुरियां किसको बुलाए, जिसके मन भाए ये उसके गुन गाए। कौन नहीं बंशी की धुन का गुलाम, कौन नहीं बंशी की धुन का गुलाम। राधा का भी शाम हो तो मीरा का भी शाम, राधा का भी शाम हो तो मीरा का भी शाम।
श्याम तेरे बंसी कन्हैया तेरे बंसी श्याम तेरे बंसी पुकारे राधा नाम श्याम तेरे बंसी पुकारे राधा नाम लोग करे मेरा थोड़ी बदनाम लोग करे मेरा थोड़ी बदनाम लोग करे मेरा थोड़ी बदनाम
We are almost at the end of today's online International Guru Purnima celebration. Now, we would like to request our Honorable Chairman of Sri Sanjay Sai Seva Organization Nepal Headquarter, Mr. Ambir Kesi, to address this year's Guru Purnima. Om Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. I offer myself at the holy lotus feet of our Lord Sri Sanjay Sai Baba, and a loving Sai Ram to all national and international devotees. It is my great pleasure that we have our monitor and pathfinder who has descended here for the divine mission of Dharma Stapana, Veda Rakshanam and Prem. On this auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima, our international organization has given the theme of Navada Bhakti. Accordingly, all of our international chapter is going to perform different program dedicating at the divine lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. I would like to express my gratitude especially to our international chairman Pratap Bhai, who has played the great role to bring this Guru Purnima program in a grand manner, as well as a national chairman of different chapter who is going to present the Navada Bhakti accordingly, dedicating all the program at the divine lotus feet of our Lord and Master Bhagavan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. Om Sri Sai Ram. Respecting the concept of our international organization, the Navada Bhakti, the theme of Navada Bhakti, we different chapter are going to present the different program dedicating at the Holy Lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. Similarly, Sri Sanjay Sai Seva Organization Nepal headquarters is going to perform Bandhanam, which is the part of Navada Bhakti at the Holy Lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. We hope that this program will be liked by all of our national and international devotees. So please enjoy the program. Bhagavan Baba says, human's ultimate identity is far beyond the three qualities, Sattva, Rajo and Tama. But a man forget his Satchidananda form because he is deluded by the Maya illusion of the sensory pleasure, which makes him believe that his existence is only the physical body. Because of the egocentric mind, he is deluded by the concept that he himself is the doer and the consumer. In result, he traps himself in various adverse situations and he lost himself wondering to be free from his own karma. Swami guides the way for salvation is to surrender with love and devotion at the holy lotus feet of our Guru. Also to revere every word of Guru and to walk on the right path shown by Jagat Guru, who is none other than our beloved Bhagavan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba. In fact, only Jagat Guru can remove the curtains of illusion and illuminate the truth of our existence, lead aspirant from darkness toward light, and show the path to discriminate between good and bad qualities constituting a perishable body. It is either our karmas from past life or the pursuit of being a good human being that took us to proximity of Prema Swarupa, Bhagavan Sri Sanjay Sai Baba, who protect us from misery of this worldly life by observing all of our negative within the self and loving up us since eternity. So let us pray at the holy lotus feet of Bhagavan Baba to make us realize divine sparks, the self, Atmanam, by worshipping our beloved Supreme Guru, Sainath, that elemental truth is none other than Swami himself. O Lord, Sai, transform us in such a way that our very nature be always in the state of inner contemplation. Grace us with strength to discriminate between truth and untruth. Enlighten us with Atman Jnanam by removing worldly attachment. May we surrender our mind and soul at the lotus feet so that we could be one of the exemplary instruments in Swami's mission of global welfare. May we be able to perceive the world as per Swami's teaching and finally be free from the cycle of the world. O Lord Sai, may you operate our body and mind as per the divine wish. May our fickle mind be calm under this lotus feet. Om Sri Sai Ram. At the end, I hope that this international concept of Navada Bhakti, which is going to be performed by all the chapter. So similarly, Sri Sanjay Sai Seva Organization Nepal headquarters is going to perform Bandhanam in preparing the different program. So we hope that you will be enjoying whatever is being prepared by the grace of Swami. We wish all the Sai lovers and to our international chairman and the national chairman that may Swami's grace be upon all of us, that we could again perform the same program in coming future. My heartfelt congratulations to all international chairman and the national chairman for being part of this Navada Bhakti program. Jai Sri Sai Ram.
Lastly, we have tried our best in presenting one of the forms of Navavida Bhakti, Vandanam. We hope everyone experienced that Swami's proximity is also possible through relentless Vandanam.
जय संजय बाबा ओम जय संजय बाबा सत्य सनातन निर्मल सत्य सनातन निर्मल हे जग के दाता ओम जय संजय बाबा सुमधुर सुंदर वैभव कमलदले क्षण हे स्वामी कमलदले क्षण हे काषायाम्बर धारण काषायाम्बर धारण पंकज चरण नमो ओम जय संजय बाबा परंधाम परमेश्वर परमानंद नमो स्वामी परमानंद नमो परम पूज्य साईश्वर परम पूज्य साईश्वर आत्मानंद नमो ओम जय संजय बाबा लक्ष्मी नारायण मूर्ति शुभदायक भगवान स्वामी शुभदायक भगवान सकल जगत के रक्षक सकल जगत के रक्षक मंगलकर प्रभु हे ओम जय संजय बाबा ओम जय संजय बाबा ओम जय संजय बाबा सत्य सनातन निर्मल सत्य सनातन निर्मल हे जग के दाता ओम जय संजय बाबा ओम जय संजय बाबा ओम जय संजय बाबा
Hey Sai, we know that your love for us have made you descend here. Hey Sai, we know that you are our eternal friend and you are always with us, walking with us in our every phase of life. Hey omniscient Sai, we know that you are always watching us through your divine eyes and listening our prayers. Swami, we know that we are bestowed by your grace and you are always holding our hands. Swami, bless us so that we shall always follow you to eternity. Vandanam. Om Sai Abhivandanam.